Hey guys, it's Ren from Make It by Ren, and if you want to see my review on the Beauty So Clean sanitizing product line, stay tuned for more. Hey guys, so I'm back with a review on a product which I'm really excited about, and it is on the Beauty So Clean Cosmetic Sanitizing Mist, as well as their Beauty So Clean Cosmetic Sanitizer Wipes. And if you guys follow me on Twitter, I've been talking about this. I was wondering whether I should get them, and I asked for your feedback. I had heard about them, and I finally went and bought it online. I bought this full-size, pro-size sanitizing mist, as well as the travel size version from alcone.com. And then interestingly enough, later on the company contacted me for a review, and they sent me some samples, but I had already bought it and reviewed it on my own, so I'm going to tell you my thoughts on it. Now, this is clearly a sanitizer mist. It's supposed to sanitize makeup, and a lot of us are kind of concerned about sanitizing makeup. When you don't sanitize your makeup, there's a stronger chance that you'll get like irritations like face breakouts, acne. You can get eye infections around your eyes and your mouth, and it's just not a good thing. And we always talk about cleaning brushes, but you should also clean and sanitize your makeup. This goes for your own personal makeup, and especially if you do makeup on others. If you're like a makeup artist and you know multiple people are coming through and using the products in your kit. So let me go ahead and talk about these products. In the past, I've been really OCD about my kit, so I would use all the necessary things to sanitize. But when it came to powder products, that's where it would get a little bit annoying, because you have, like, for example, powder blush. A lot of times people think just spray it with alcohol, alcohol spray. Anytime you try to do that on a powder surface, like an eyeshadow or powder blush, powder foundation, it will ruin the surface of the makeup and like create a hard layer that will be hard to scrape off, and it will just mess up your shadow or whatever it is, and you'll have to scrape it off and you waste product. You're not supposed to spray it basically with alcohol. So the only way in the past to sanitize powder products was take a tissue and just wipe off the top layer, because bacteria only lives in the top layer of powder products, as opposed to cream products where it can go and live in the moist product. But that's a whole other story. When it comes to cream products, I usually just use a spatula and a palette, so I don't have to double dip, I don't have to worry about infecting it. And if I do sanitize it, I can use alcohol in that, because I don't have to worry about worrying about the product getting messed up from sanitizing it. So my problem was that powder products were hard to sanitize, especially if you have a million eyeshadow palettes. Like, for example, okay, here's one, my smoky palette. Trying to sit there and individually clean them takes a lot of time. Believe me, I've done it before. It takes like hours to do your whole kit, and it gets really messy, because when you wipe off the surface, you get powder fallout, you go through a million tissues. It's just really messy, and it's hard to do if you do, for example, a look on somebody and you use like 6 different eyeshadows. I mean, you can, right? It's possible. Trying to sit there and like do this between people, it's not easy. So the team at Beauty So Clean developed a line where it solved that problem. So it's a sanitizing mist that has emollients in it, which means that when you spray it on the surface of your product, which you're supposed to spray 6 inches from it, it won't mess up the surface of the product. You'll clean like 99.9% of the bacteria and germs. So you have like, your makeup is healthy, it's okay to put on your face or other people. And it's just a great invention, because people haven't thought about that. Like, no one has really come up with the whole idea of sanitizing sprays for your makeup. So I was so excited to try it out, and I actually have probably gone through like a third of the bottle, because I went and I spent 2 hours spraying down every product in my kit in my personal collection, so it took forever, but I just felt so relieved when I was able to just feel like everything was sanitized, like a new start, you know. So I'm going to demonstrate how to use it. I know I've been kind of rambling on about the product, but if you want to see a thorough review, check out my blog because I'll have a typed written review. But you're supposed to take the product, and it's a spray bottle, and you take the product and you spray 6 inches away. So let me get this on camera. So you just spray once, that's it, that's all it takes. And the mist, it covers the whole surface. Don't get spray happy, you don't need 10 sprays and it would be a waste. You just need 1 spray. And if you look at it, like as soon as it hits, you don't see any like wet marks on the blush. Nothing, it looks pristine and new. And it only takes 10 seconds to dry and then it's ready to go, it's sanitized. So you could do the same thing with your powder foundations. Just spray it. Oops, I missed. Spray it and go. And you know how sometimes, like, this is a powder foundation that it has like kind of like oil residue from my face. Yeah, that's bacteria and that's not good. I probably should have I'm like a prime example because this is my own makeup and I don't use it that much, but I could see that the oils from my face got into the powder, which is like harvesting the bacteria on the top layer, because even though I use a clean brush, once I dip the brush into the product and touch to my face back and forth, you're already contaminating the product. So if you use this mist on your powder foundation, your MAC Studio Fix or whatever, you can avoid getting that oily film on top. You don't have to worry about scraping it off, and it just works better and it's cleaner. So you can also use the Beauty So Clean sanitizing wipes for like individual jobs, like say you have your lipstick right here. So you know, once you touch it to your lips, that's a wrap. Like if you have any kind of bacteria on your lips, if you are coughing and sneezing, it'll just infect it. So it just looks like a little towelette. And these are disposable. So you would just take the 1 wipe and just be gentle with your lipstick, but you can just wipe it off, get all the edges, and it's a moist wipe. And now it's sanitized. I would probably go the extra route and just like dip it in alcohol. That's me personally. But if it's just your own, then that's fine to do. If it was on clients, I'd probably just dip in alcohol. But let's say you have like your mascara. Like we all know, mascara is really something that you should throw away after like every 3 months, because that's where a lot of bacteria can grow, and you do not want an eye infection, believe me, because I've had them before. So you can just take the sanitizing wipe and then just clean off the brush and sanitize it. And if you ever have like a lot of clumps in your mascara wand, just clean it. This will just make it mascara apply a lot better and won't be clumpy anymore. So you have your wipes and you have your spray. If you are a makeup artist, I believe that this is a must-have for your kit. There's not a product out there like it. It's an ingenious idea, saves so much time, and just makes you feel so much better, and you're a lot cleaner, it's a lot safer. And if it's for yourself, I would also recommend it, because if you're going to the makeup counter like MAC or Sephora and you want to test out shadows, imagine what is on all those products, like nasty people touching. Some people don't wash their hands as much as they need to. So if you want to test out a product, I would take this travel size out of my purse, spray it, and then test it. I still probably wouldn't put it on my face, but maybe on my hand, into my wrist. So this is a really great product. It's a little bit expensive, $12.50 for this little thing, but it's a lot cheaper to get the big one, which is $25. 8 ounces, 8 milliliters, $2.50. I mean, it's just the smart thing to do would be to get this, unless you really don't use it a lot and you just want to get the small one. So you can find this online at beautysoclean.com. I got it from alcone.com, which is a beauty site which sells a lot of professional makeup artist stuff. Hopefully maybe you can catch it at one of the makeup shows, IMAX this year at a discount maybe. But if you really want to try it out, and I truly love this stuff, go ahead and go to my blog, makeupbyrenren.com, for a chance to win. I will give you some of these wipes and this mini 8ml spray because they give this to me to review, but I already bought the product, so I'm going to give you guys a chance to win it. All you have to do is be a follower of my YouTube and a subscriber to my blog, and leave a comment on the entry, which I'll have the link on the side telling me why you want to win, and then I will have a deadline and I'll announce the winners, and that's it. That's all you have to do to win. So check out my blog for details. The link is on the side. And thanks for watching. Have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.